Hey Sonic, I got you a gift for Christmas. Oh man, thanks Tails. No problem. Hey, what's up guys? As you can see, we're back with another video, and this is one that I was super excited to make. And I've been away for a while, and this was shipped to my house, and I'm finally back home, so I can finally make this video. I'm sorry if it was a little late, but I mean, let's just get straight into it. So I already took off the tape, so once you open it, you know, you get this little display. It's really cool because you can pop these up, right? And just kind of, okay, come on, come on. Yeah, there you go. All right, let me get these set up, and then we'll get into the figures. All right, so this is like kind of the whole snowy Green Hill Zone put together. It's really cool, really nice backdrop, you know, for your little setup. And yeah, I mean, let's just get straight into it. I'm super pumped for this one. So this is everything you're gonna get, and man, that that box, it shows war. I was trying so hard not to damage, you know, the beautiful scenery, but you have to really just like put some extra strength into it. It was a little rough, but we finally got everything out. So first we're gonna take a look at the figures and then the accessories. All right, so here are all the figures. In total you're gonna get 12 figures, and I think they're really cool. I think it's a really good selection of the classic figures, and there's even, of course, the exclusive ones being Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and those look awesome. We'll get into those in a bit, because first I do want to check out the Metal Sonic and the Ray figure, because these are jeez, does he sound like that? Okay, anyway, because these are a part of a wave that's not technically really out yet, so I know a lot of people are going to want to see this one first, and then of course we'll get to everything else. So taking a look at Metal Sonic first, he looks great. He looks awesome. I think this is an amazing figure and probably one of my most favorite ones. I really like the colors on him. I really like the sculpting, and just, yeah, I think it's a really great figure. His articulation, it's good. He can't really turn his head that much because of his little shoulders, but his arms do go all the way out here and all the way out there. You can't really, like, you know, because of the shoulders, so it's gonna like kind of block a lot of movement. But yeah, all the way out here and all the way out there. This one's kind of in more of a pose, and then his legs can kick out that way and kick out that way about up there. So yeah, I mean, he's a cool figure, and really cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna get into Ray now. So Ray, of course you can see his little wings. Yeah, wings. But yeah, he's also a really great figure. Really cool to finally see Ray in person. And now that Ray is here, the full cast of Sonic Mania is now available. He's really cool. He's really cool looking. I mean, right here on this eye, there's a little bit of bleed on the white onto his face, but I mean, of course that could just be mine, so don't be too worried. As far as articulation, he can rotate his head 360 degrees, apparently. I didn't know you could do that. His arms go all the way up there and all the way back up here, so I mean, he's pretty flexible all the way up there and all the way, oh geez, all the way back about here. And then his legs kick out a little stiff right there, and then if you want to move his tail, which is also really cool because his tail can go in a whole circle, his legs kick back about there. So yeah, these two are really cool. I think I'm still gonna do a review on that wave, because I know there might be some people that don't necessarily care about the advent calendar but do want to see that wave, so I'll still make a review on that wave. And so if you want to take a look at those figures again, be sure to watch that. I mean, I guess next is the Buzz Bomber. This figure has been out before, so we'll just kind of gloss over it very quickly. He can't rotate his head. I never really mess with his antennas like that. His wings do, like, you can make them like flap. These little like jetpack thingies, I don't know, thrusters, they can be rotated too, all the way around, but yeah, and then he comes on this little base, and then you can like rotate his waist. Yeah, his waist. If do those robots have waist? I don't know. Anyway, so the next figure is Amy. This is a figure I actually didn't have before, so it was awesome to get this. To finally get Amy. Amy's a really nice figure. I'm sure most of y'all have seen her before, but yeah, she looks awesome. She can kick back right there, because I mean her skirt kind of blocks it, and kick up like around there. Same thing with the other leg, of course. Her arm goes back all the way back there, and it goes all the way out here. Her head can of course turn. Her quills kind of do get in the way at times, but I'm sure you don't need Amy looking all the way back there. But yeah, she's another great figure. Let's go to Classic Supersonic. Okay, so Classic Supersonic, of course, always has this like weird leg thing going on. I don't know why. It's like at a little angle, but it is what it is. He looks cool, awesome, spectacular even. He can turn his head all the way around if you want, because he does that, of course. His arms kick out about there, kick out, and go out there, and then his legs go out back here and all the way out there, and his hand fell off. Okay, well, good thing I have another one if this is like a common recurring issue. Of course, if you see any like defects, I guess. Sorry about that, the camera cut out, but as I was saying, if you could see any defects, do not be worried, because it could just be my figure, and if you were to get this, it wouldn't be all the same, so do not be worried about that. The next figure is going to be Tails. So this is an exclusive Tails, of course. After all this, I'll do some comparison and show y'all these figures next to each other with their other counterparts, but this is an exclusive Tails. He has a new expression, of course a new outfit, and he has these antlers that actually do come off, but we'll get into that in a minute. So look at him. He's the same thing as the normal classic Tails, just of course has this whole new look to him. His arms go out back there, his legs kick out, but you're gonna have to like move his tails to wherever you like, however you want to kick his legs back. And yeah, he's a great figure, and I guess that segues into like the antlers. You can actually take off the antlers and like put them on different characters if you'd like. Like, let's put it on Amy. Yeah, that's that. Or you can, I don't know, put it on Metal Sonic. Okay, he has a really big head, but if you're ever wondering what Metal Sonic would look like with antlers, there he is. Alright, so let's put these figures to the side again. Here's Mighty, of course, a figure that's already been released. He's in this kind of weird pose. But yeah, his arms can go out here, back there, here, back there. Cool little shell. His legs go out back here, back there, and his head can turn, but his shell does block it, of course. The next one's gonna be Crab Meat. I actually didn't have this one either. I actually didn't have this one either. So it's pretty cool. His little claws can go like all the way in 360s, which is cool. His little feet can also be like, I don't know, spread apart and stuff. I have a really hard time standing this guy. Maybe he'll stand now. Okay, but yeah, so this is him. He's really cool. Always of course good to have these little bad guys. Let's do him. Let's do Chopper. Chopper, yeah. So this is a I know this came out in the diorama set for the Flying Battery Zone, but I don't think it's in anything else, so if you don't want to get that, you can of course get it here. His little fin can turn, and these, I believe they go, you can like, yeah, make him go up and down. Can his mouth open? Yeah, his mouth opens, which is really cool. So you can make him do that, and of course he comes with this little stance, so he's of course not just flopping around. But yeah, he looks awesome, really cool, with the little details of like being able to open his mouth and stuff like that. Really awesome figure. Dang, we're going through this super fast. Alright, so the next figure is going to be Classic Sonic. This is of course an exclusive one. In his little Santa Claus outfit. It looks great. Looks beautiful. Looks awesome. This Sonic's actually in a different pose, for once, because all the previous classic Sonics, besides the ones that have been released in the Diorama set and the Flying Battery Zone set, and the Eggmobile set, which isn't out yet, all are different, but the ones previous to this, were stuck in a silly pose, and I'll show that later. But for right now, so yeah, he's in this new pose. His like hands are a little bit open, so he can grab on stuff. And his arms go back out there and all the way out there, and kick back this much and kick out that much. And his head can do a full 360 because he does that in the games all the time. But yeah, another great figure. Looks awesome. I really wish you could just, like, I don't know, if there was like a peg in his little head so you can like remove the hat. I don't know why though. I mean, it's not like you could put that on anyone else. I just feel like it would be a cool little touch. The next figure is this Robotnik. I actually, I think I like this Robotnik a lot better than the one I got previously, and I'll show why in a second. But yeah, this is just the normal little standard dude. His arms go all the way around. His legs kind of just do that. And his head can of course turn, but it's a little bit hard. And yeah, it's another amazing figure, but of course we've seen this one before. And finally, even though he was first in the box, Knuckles. Christmas Knuckles with the green hat. Same thing as the other Knuckles, you know, just with the hat. So his legs kick out that much, kick back that much. Of course his arms can move. It's just a little hard sometimes with the quills. They're on like a hinge, so he can like do that. And then he can rotate his head, but of course the quills sometimes get in the way, so you might have to mess with it if you want to like rotate it more than normal. And so yeah. Alright, and so here are all the accessories you're gonna get. This is actually the only exclusive accessory in this whole entire box. It's a little Sonic present. It's cute. It's awesome. I do wish they'd had a little bit more of these exclusive ones. I don't know what it could have been. Just something a little bit more, you know, because you are buying this whole thing and it's just kind of like re-releases of all these accessories. I mean, of course I can't be complaining because these are some of these things I haven't even had before, like these Chaos Emeralds and these 10 rings and those monitors and those spikes. But you know, it's always great to have more. So yeah, of course you're gonna get 2 of these little 10 rings. They're cute, they're cool. They can be placed on the little play sets with this little peg. You're gonna of course get 6 of these normal rings, and just like the other ones, they can be placed on the play set with that little peg hole. Here are the Chaos Emeralds. You're gonna get the purple, red, and green one. These are the same as the other Chaos Emeralds that were released before. I don't have like the dark blue one, but yeah, they're all the same. This one is the purple one. This is probably my favorite. It looks awesome. This is the red one. It's nice little red, pretty cute. And then here's the green one. And yeah, this is gonna be the Flying Battery Zone spikes. This is my first time ever seeing them, and I mean, they're cool. Of course they're smaller than the other spikes. Actually, I'll go get that right now. Alright, so as you can see, these previously released spikes are a lot bigger than these like Flying Battery Zone ones, and of course they are from different things. But I do kind of like these better because, I mean, if you take a figure and like put it on it, just like, you know, it kind of matches more. These kind of match more like the 4-inch ones. I mean, the spike is literally the size of him, you know? So I feel like it really matches it more, and it's really cool. The last few things are going to be these monitors. Nothing really special about this. This is the ring monitor. and this is the life monitor. And just like most of these things, they have pegs to where they can like peg into the playsets if you want to decorate them more. And the last thing is just going to be this little red spring. Yeah, it's cool. Nothing really that special. And yeah, that's all the accessories. So now I'm going to get out all the other figures and compare them. Alright, so first we're going to look at Sonic. As you can see, as I mentioned before, this is the original classic Sonic, and as you can see, he's stuck in the weird pose, and this one is a lot better. It's kind of like, it's kind of more like the modern one. So yeah, as you can see, the new Sonic with the modern and the original classic one. So now I have Tails. As you can see, I have the original classic one and the modern one. As you can see, they have different expressions now. So I don't recommend trying this, but I'm sure you could just pop off this head and put it on that one. But I don't recommend that because I've never done it, and I don't even know if you can really just like pop those heads off like that. Actually, you can. I see people popping them off at Walmart all the time. Jesus, Stan. So yeah, here's a little size comparison with all the others. Alright, and so Knuckles, Knuckles just always has such amazing figures, but like I said before, there isn't really anything different between these two except the green hat, but you can see it with the modern one. Alright, so here's modern and classic Metal Sonic. Me personally, I think I like the classic Metal Sonic a lot better. You know, when I first started collecting these figures, I was really big on the modern figures, but I don't know, as I started getting more of these classic ones, they've really grown on me, and just like, they're really cool. Here's also another comparison between classic Metal Sonic and Robotnik. They're kind of like this. Of course, they all have to be around 2.5 inches, but you know, I do wish Robotnik was a little bit taller, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, and so here are all the Badniks that I have. There is like this new Rhinobot one. I don't have that, but here's just a comparison between all of them. It's just really cool to see, I guess. And finally, here's the whole cast of Sonic Mania. It's really cool to finally see all this now that Ray and classic Metal Sonic are figures. The last thing I do want to do is kind of like set this whole thing up and decorate it and show you guys like, I mean, what you can really do with this whole thing. So yeah. So here's the little scenery I made. It's kind of like Amy giving Sonic a present for Christmas, and of course Robotnik and Metal Sonic weren't invited to the party. But yeah, this is a really cool set to finally see. If y'all are wondering, I got this on Amazon. I know a lot of y'all were asking in the previous videos I made about like, where do I get these figures? So I'm sorry if I don't state that enough, but yeah, I got this from Amazon. I don't know if there's anywhere else you can get it right now. I'll leave a link to it in the description, so y'all can go check it out. I think it's totally an amazing gift to get someone for Christmas if, of course, they don't have all these figures, or, I mean, if they're just a really big fan of Sonic, this is also just super cool to finally have. And yeah, I guess that's the end of the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and definitely comment like, what do y'all want me to review? Because I have a lot of things that I have that I just haven't made a review on. You know, like if y'all want to see this Studiopolis playset, or the Green Hill Zone, or you know, the what would you call it? The Death Egg Robot. You know, like I have those things. And so if y'all just want to see a review on it, I'll definitely do that. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.